The moment that you become stronger than your emotions, you win. The moment you become stronger than your emotions, you win. Welcome everyone to LifewithLiza podcast. Our mission at LifewithLiza is to share people's stories and the challenges that they have overcome so that those who are listening in can get the strength, the courage, and the hope to be their better selves. And I'm so happy to be back in Amsterdam. I just came back from Ukraine. I went to see my parents, and I'm happy to be safely back in Europe. And in today's episode, I wanted to talk to you about this topic that I have been thinking about a lot, and it is the moment that you become stronger than your emotions, you win. The moment you become stronger than your emotions, you win. And what do I mean by that? If you look at successful people, you see that most of the time they manage to do things consistently regardless how they feel on a given day or in a given moment. They keep their commitments, they have their goals, they have their habits, and they just do it regardless if they feel sad, if they feel tired, if they feel happy, if they feel motivated, if they don't feel motivated, they just do it. And I think it's very tricky when we just start letting our emotions rule us. For example, you might wake up and you might feel not motivated to work out, even though you planned to work out that morning. You've got good sleep, you've got good rest, you've got all the nutrition, and then now you don't feel like working out. And the moment you start giving in to that emotion or to that feeling in the moment, you start losing. Something inside of you started now ruling you instead of you pursuing your goals, instead of you doing what truly matters for you. So the moment you let that emotion rule you, you're losing. The moment you win is when you do it regardless of how you feel, when you do things that you committed to doing. And that's why I believe that working out, at least for me, it has been a great way to train my mindset on a daily basis. Because with working out, especially when you try to do it consistently, you'll experience all range of emotions on any given morning that you planned to do a workout, or in any given afternoon or evening whenever you work out. And you will feel sometimes tired, sometimes you feel not motivated, sometimes you'll just feel too stressed to even have time to work out. And if you manage in that moment, when all of these emotions come your way, when you still manage to do it, you manage to disregard it, you start to learn how to have this iron discipline where you basically just get things done. And once you start practicing this and you manage to achieve this at least in one area of your life, for example, working out or your physical health, it starts spilling over in other areas in your life. You'll be more productive at work, you'll manage to keep your word and get things done, and in all other areas in your life, not only work life, but also your relationships, your mental health, whatever other practices or aspects of your life you have, it will start just spilling over there. And it's because once you learn the habit of discipline, of consistency, then it's a habit. But the easiest way to learn it, at least for me, it has been through exercise, because it gives you an opportunity to practice this daily. So it gives you an opportunity for it to become a habit. Working out on a regular basis, a few times a week, helps you practice it regularly. It helps you practice winning this battle against your emotions on a weekly basis. And I know now, as I said it really might sound like I'm up for completely disregarding the feelings or not listening to my body, and if my body needs rest. And many people might listen to this and just disregard it as that, no, she's just crazy, she just says to work out regardless how I feel because of this discipline and consistency. And this is absolutely not what I'm saying. I am all 100% up for listening to your own body and doing what it desires. But there is a big but. Most of the time, your body wants you to be lazy, or your body will want you just not to do something because it's harder because doing something is harder than not doing something, and it just wants you to be in your comfort zone. It doesn't want the challenge of putting your workout clothes, turning on that workout, and actually carrying those heavy weights, doing those squats. It doesn't want it. Why would it want it? So listening to our states or emotions could be also tricky in that way. So having this also self-awareness where you can distinguish between the two and being very honest with yourself. And in those rare moments, let's say 5% moments where you truly are better off not working out and resting, do it. Your body is telling you what to do, but 95% of the time, when you're saying, I'll just not work out, I don't really feel like it. In those moments, you really have to be stronger than how you're feeling in the moment. And I think it's very interesting because so often we don't keep promises that we make to ourselves, or promises, for example, like working out. It's a promise that we make to ourselves. Whereas then we feel very committed to keeping promises that we've made to others. But how can we even start keeping promises that we've made to others if we don't keep those ones we made to ourselves? Keeping the promises that you make to yourself is a fundamental aspect of your relationship with yourself. And if you make a promise for yourself to really take good care of your physical health and then you don't work out because of how you feel in that moment, even though you gave yourself the word that you will, you lose that respect with yourself. You feel a bit more disconnected with yourself. So I would encourage you to learn to distinguish between those moments where you truly do need rest, and that comes from the self-awareness and being honest with yourself, and those moments 95% of the time where you actually just truly feel lazy, and you should completely disregard how you feel momentarily and just do it. Because if it was a promise that you would have made to someone else, you would have found a way to do it, to show up. So I encourage you to show up for yourself and keep that beautiful relationship with yourself going. We spend with ourselves 24/7. You're the only person with whom you'll spend the rest of your life. Keep promises that you make to yourself. Become a reliable person. I hope this episode helps you to become very consistent and to have this discipline that will hopefully spill over in all your areas of your life, because that's the true key of achieving your dream life. And it starts on disregarding your emotions and just getting it done, becoming stronger than how you feel in a certain moment. Thank you so much for watching. And if you did enjoy this video, please be sure to subscribe to this channel, to like this video, and then I see you in the next episode.